Oh me, oh my, oh me. Hey everybody. How have you all been? Welcome one, welcome all. Oh man, it has been a very nice, sleepy day, I tell you. Welcome, welcome. Hey Top Hat, hey Exotic Slugs, hey Riolani, hey Eddie No Chaw. Hey Sam, how are you all? Okay. Welcome back to Hardcore with shaders. And just shaders. Like that's all this is. It's just showing off shaders. Oh, and you know, putting blocks next to each other. That too. I do enjoy putting lots and lots of blocks next to each other. Over a large area if possible. But enough about my sex life. How are you all tonight? Hey MH, how are you? Hey Meaver. How am I feeling as one of the Oscar winners? Yeah, I know. That was like... That was wild. I didn't expect that to even be a thing. I was caught completely unaware. I had gotten home from Sunday dinner and went out to the store, came back, and took like a 5-hour nap. And I was just like enjoying myself. And then I happened to, on a whim, just log in to Discord after I woke up. And I see all these messages. Jack, you just won the Oscars. And I'm like, what the fuck are you all talking about? The Oscars? What Oscars? And then I was linked all the stuff, got a very quick invite to their little Discord server, and then I was like, oh, what? What is this? And yeah, next thing I know, I'm being pulled into a call with like 40 people in it. And I'm like, huh? And they're like, yeah, acceptance speech. And I'm like, what? I was just like, okay, well, that's cool, I guess. You know, yay. I won something. I'm happy. Kinda. It's very strange, you know? I'm still somehow relevant years and years after having stopped playing 2B2T. It's very weird. I don't know. Doing great. Glad to hear it, MH. This music represents me winning the Oscars. Yeah, sure, I guess, Riolani. We can go with that, right? Oh yeah, and I changed the music again, so like, let me know if it's too loud. Because sometimes it is. But I thought this would be a reasonably epic sounding track. I liked it. When I found it, I mean. Okay. Heard that Oscar event base got griefed by the Backstreet Boys. Well, I mean, it was a lot like how, you know, any major public event is, where they make a venue for the place. They expect it to go boom by the end of the event, you know? They don't, or they expect it to go boom halfway through the event, like the 2B2T wedding. It's just not going to be the sort of thing you go back to. It's not a base that you stay at. It's here today, gone tomorrow, you know? And like people poor, they're all into making bases like that. And you know, I can respect that. Mad respect. That's some cool shit. It really is. Can't wait to see the lava walls with shaders. Ooh. Well, it's just going to look bright and orangey. It's not going to be that amazing, but yeah. I don't know. I'm just one of the best builders till the end of the server. Well, I guess people agree with you, Meaver. I don't know. It's weird. Like, I just throw blocks together on a whim. I'm not trying to be anything fantastical. I try to put some sort of a deep insight or spin onto it. I try, and I completely fail at it. So like, I don't know. I don't know what are people expecting? There is nothing that deep to it. It's not that hard. Any one of you could probably do it just as well as I do. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. I should watch the song that oh yeah, I did. That was TNT by AC/DC, covered by fuck, what's their name? I'm not a fan. They were very I don't like AC/DC, first of all. And I didn't like what was it? 9 Inch Nails? Who was them guys? Fuck, I can't find it. There we go. 6 Feet Under. That was it. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of them. They just sound very coarse and rough, and I'm just not into that. And AC/DC sounded very coarse and rough, and that just isn't pleasurable to me when I want to listen to music. So yeah. Can I make abstract art? Yeah, I could, but I don't want to. I prefer stuff with a bit of reason to it. And also, I'm thinking, as long as I'm building next to sea lanterns, I might turn off the shaders. I don't know. I might turn it back on at the end just to see what it all looks like. So yeah. Now Jack, you know, I'm building good, and probably all the people here building good, but you're one of a kind to have the effort and skill to do that. I don't think it's that much effort or skill. Like, it's a little here, a little there. It's nothing so monumentous. Everybody's put so much, like, meaning on what was otherwise just a little fun exercise. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe I am better than I think. Maybe I should get an inflated ego. Oh, gosh. How silly of me. I'm amazing. Thank you, Meaver. I've seen the light. Should your pyramid be a prison or a city? Ooh. That's tough. Do a prison. I've not seen a competently made prison in a hot minute. I mean, and by that I don't mean a prison that's actually a prison in Minecraft. I mean, like, looks like a prison you would stick a criminal in. I don't know. You can use your imagination, I guess. Just depends. Wall hacks when you turn off the shaders. Oh, really? Yeah, for like a half second. Nah, it's not that impressive. Maybe if I used it to find and locate dungeons and shit. Maybe. I don't know. Although I really do like how amazing this. Also, I needed to turn down. There we go. Turn down the render distance some because it's just extra load on my computer, and it doesn't need any more than that. It looks beautiful. I don't want to like stress it too much. Oh, but yeah, the hot days of summer are upon us, I tell you. I've been getting nothing but heat advisory warnings, and I find it harder and harder to fall asleep at night due to the heat. It's so weird. As a kid, it barely bothered me. As an adult, I do nothing but notice it. It's just like otherworldly. Like, I'm having to shift around now just to keep the bits of my leg and skin from contacting other bits of leg and skin because it starts getting hot and sweating. Like, fuck. I want to, like... If possible, if it was even remotely possible, I would turn my desk, except for the hard part where my computer actually sits. I would just like turn my chair and desk into like one of those walk-in tubs and just fill it with ice water and just have that be the desk that I sit at during the day while I do stuff. Because then I could have it be completely and totally cooled off and it'd be regulated. Oh, that'd be great. Instead of a worn down chair, I could sit in like an icy bathtub, but it would be like a bathtub that's like upright. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't lay in it, you would sit in it and it would come up to like chest height. And it would be, you know, whatever water you want, obviously. Maybe even put a bubble jet in there to like get at my lower back. Oh, that'd be amazing. Oh my god, a sit-in jacuzzi. Holy shit, that would be awesome. A jacuzzi that's like a gamer chair and a jacuzzi mixed into one. That would be awesome. How come nobody's invented that yet? Instead of having to constantly have this damn fan pointed on me at all hours of the day and night. Like it's impossible if I don't have a fan on me to just live. I kind of miss fall now, even though it'll be fall somewhat soon. God. How on earth did my grandparents go without air conditioning their whole lives? Until they got to be old, of course. How is that not a thing? Very strange. Maybe people have gotten too weak. The invention of certain modern conveniences have spoiled everybody's, you know, attitudes. We expect things to be a certain way and can't live without them. Still makes me wonder. I don't think I could live in a pre-air conditioned society. That'd be way, way too much. Oh, shit. Perfect. So anyway, yeah, imagine being able to find a good Minecraft map in 2022. I mean, there are plenty, I'm sure. I don't know. You might have to hunt and peck a bit, but yeah, I'm sure there are enough. He got owned? What are you talking about? Oh, the cops and robbers maps. Ah, yeah. I happened to see, it got recommended to me, of course, one of those compilation videos of like iconic Minecraft maps and just stuff like that. Like mod showcasers who would have like a special world where they'd, you know, have a little central hub area and then they just demonstrate whatever mod they were showing off. And like how simplistic some of these places were, and yet they captured the imaginations of millions. It's wild. And then seeing some of the old really, really iconic adventure maps, or I don't know, just novelty maps from way back in the day. The Temple of Notch, for example. That was another really good one. Fuck. Get back here. Well, at least I caught it in midair, if nothing else. I'm so fucking tired of things just careening toward the ground. Also, that looks so cool now. I want to look at it from far away. Oh yeah, I like that. This is a great idea. Can I share the vid? I don't think I have the link to it anymore, no. I think it was a Mr. the Epic video, I want to say. But I could be wrong. It could have been someone else. I'm sorry, I don't really remember off the top of my head who made the video, but... oh well. Now, nearly 10 years later, the man is now in the position to play this IRL. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Damn, that took me way too long to, like, decipher what you meant, Ani. Yeah. Sky Does Minecraft is a, not a good guy, as it turns out. The fame very much went to his head. He is an abuser. I feel bad for his girlfriend, though. She was really put through the ringer. I remember hearing about a lot of that. I feel bad for anybody who is involved with, shall we say, less than savory individuals. Because you don't, I always used to think as a young kid, I was an idiot, but I always used to think, well, why don't people in that situation, specifically women being abused, why don't they just leave, just get out of there? And like, it took maturing, basically. Thankfully I didn't have to experience anything like this myself, but like, it took growing up and maturing to realize why that's not as simple as it sounds. And so yeah, I feel bad for her. I also, in the wake of this 2B2T Oscars thing, I ended up getting recommended just sort of out of nowhere. Oh wait, no, it wasn't that. It was a comment. I went on a sort of a rabbit hole hunt down some comment rabbit holes that were fairly old, and I ended up re-watching Bezos' interview that he conducted with me in 2018, and that was nice and all. Not like amazing, just interesting to look back on it. And then I started watching and looking through all of Bezos' older videos just to see who else he'd interviewed, because he'd been interviewing a lot of people. And I see this one video, The Trial of Jared and Halt Account. And like, god damn, speaking of abuse, that was an abusive relationship. Like, I always knew there was a problem between those two, because Jared asked me one day about stuff. And we talked on Discord for an hour or two, and I was like, holy shit, dude. There's a lot to unpack here, oh my god. And yeah, I'm not surprised they had a huge falling out a few months ago. And yeah, there's just, it's something about some people can't, like, make good choices when it comes to not picking guys who are gonna fuck with them or hurt them or something like that. It's a sad thing to see, it really is. So yeah, be more conscious of what you choose and what you do. You never know how people will hurt you later. Oh baby. Oh my god, I've got so many more of these to do. And I've got to weave all this all the way up. Yikes. I'm gonna go and put on some more rock. Or wait, no, I don't need to. Never mind. I had the prudence to put on some rock earlier. Cooked some hard rock and then baked it all nice and toasty. Ooh, is this one too loud? I think it is. Yeah, this one's just a bit too loud. The others are all still low. Alright, let's crack these bad boys open. Here we go. Meow. Almost as obnoxious as Ellie. Thankfully, I last saw her in the kitchen laying on her favorite rug. So I don't think she's gonna bother me tonight. You never know, I've already invoked her name, so she could show up here. Never know. If GPT is still a thing, when I tell my kids about it, yeah, I'll probably tell them about it. I don't know that it'll be relevant to them. They may not care about Minecraft. Minecraft may be a dead game by that time. They won't want to hear about, Dad, we don't want to hear about your old game stories. They may not care by that time because it'll be too out of date and irrelevant. So who knows? By the way, you can sell my stashes and get some really good money. Ew, no thank you. I'm not a thing for selling stashes on 2B2T. Could I fully show the moon? Oh, I'm sorry, Real Annie. I'll do that when it becomes night again. Went to Target, hung around the frozen food aisle. Apparently Jen left popular MMOs. Uh-huh. Yeah, I knew Jared was going through some stuff. Oh, yeah. Jared's always been going through some stuff. I can't think of a time where he hasn't been. That's just, you know, the long and short of it, really. Oh, well. What is the saddest movie and or TV show or video game that I've ever watched and or played? Oh, man, sad. Groundhog Day. Easily one of the saddest, funny movies. Because, like, there's a level of profoundness to Groundhog Day that doesn't really get talked about. Yes, it is. I don't feel like I want to sell stashes, Meaver. I'm sorry. Stash selling against you? I'm sure it is, but I don't give a shit. The only stash I have left, somebody is living at. So I'm not gonna, like, sell it out from under them. That would be such a douchebag move. I couldn't imagine doing that. Anyway. The kids will be like, I only accept games that look exactly like real life. It must be 8K. Yeah, 8K, 2000 FPS, yeah. That may be, unironically, how kids in 20 years play games. Who knows? It's wacky. I mean, I don't think our parents predicted the hyper computationally, you know, the harsh computation games like, well, like Minecraft. Games that just eat up so many resources and are just so resource intense. Yeah, probably not. So who knows what we'll have in 20 years time. But anyway, yeah, so saddest video game. Ooh, I hear Lisa the Terrible is a very sad, tragic game. Shadow of the Colossus is another tragedy. Although that's more like a Greek tragedy. Even though Shadow of the Colossus is made by a Japanese game developer. But that one counts, I think. Shadow of the Colossus is wild. If you've never played it, you should. It's such a good game. Oh yeah, also I said I was going to turn off the... I'll turn the shaders on at night when the moon comes out, Riolani. So don't worry. But yeah, so Shadow is a good tragedy of a video game. Saddest movie I've watched. There are probably sadder movies. But the one that I've watched that's the saddest would be, as I said, Groundhog Day. That one was pretty sad. Thankfully, it doesn't come off as sad, and it doesn't end sad. It ends quite happy. There's a level of triumph to Groundhog Day. But let's just say Bill Murray has to go through hell to get there. Oh yeah, also I wanted to make some slabs that go all the way up. Oh shit, horse. You have made your predicament. Oh fuck. Whatever. I ain't even interested in you anyway, skeleton horse. But yeah, so video game music, or video game movie now for I guess there was a song by Pearl Jam. Where Oh Where Can My Baby Be? That one's pretty sad. But I've not listened to a whole lot of sad music. So like I can't really say for sure music-wise what the saddest piece of music I've listened to is. That one's about, you know, an obvious tragedy. Groundhog Day is really sad. It's a movie about an existential crisis. Oh, it's about way more than that. I've ever watched The Mist. No, I've not. Music we all know. EATEOT is depressing. I'm not 100% certain on who that is. Just learned that jet engine propellers are going to be tested to be more like owl wings to get them much more quiet. Trust me, I should never have listened to that. War movies are sad because, you know, that was a thing 80 years ago, yeah. Played The Last Guardian. I saw PewDiePie do a playthrough on it way back when it came out. I didn't get the chance to own a PS3 or a PS4, so I was never able to buy The Last Guardian. But I've heard good things about it. I know it's in the same universe or the same whatever as Shadow of the Colossus, Ico, and a few others. Oh, piss. Come on. There's a certain rhythm I got. There we go. I might almost get it. Anyway, war is a reality now. Yeah, I know, Blueberry. I know. Everywhere at the end of time. Ah, that's what you meant. Beach House is like nostalgic and saddish? Maybe. Let's see here. Remember when YouTube Red was a thing? Oh, man. Isn't Groundhog Day something to do with alternate universes? Kind of? Not quite. You have Minecraft on the PS3 and it's stuck at the aquatic update. Oh, really? Weird. That must have been, like, the last bit that they decided to update. Very weird. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, I've made some of these uneven. No. Yeah, shit. They're like all uniform except for right there and then right there. I might have to get scaffolding. Also, I love that it shows your ender chest contents. Oh, you can't place that. Ugh. Okay, this should be good enough. Do I know how this build is going to look? Nope. It's just going to look what it'll look. It'll be inspired by the Citadel, but it's not going to be exactly the same. And also, this is a mistake. Because, see, I don't have a way to adequately knock out the blocks that are, like, misplaced. Yeah, I'll, fuck. I'm probably gonna have to just replace all these blocks anyway. Damn it. Just have to say, my building is amazing. Well, thank you, Kelvinia. Kelvinia. Kelenvia. Kelenvia, thank you. Fuck it, I'm just gonna do that. Let's see here. What was another really sad? I guess I could go for anime this time. A sad anime. Ooh. Chrono Crusade. That one's really bad. For like tragedy and shit. Oh, damn zombies. I'm sure there are others that are more sad than that. Can't think of any. Come to think of it, I realize now that I've chosen quite a sad little tune. I thought the music box would make it seem more, I don't know, calming. I was kind of going for a calming theme or a vibe for tonight. Just because today's felt very sleepy and tiring. I don't know why. I don't think I ever properly woke up today. I've just been halfway here, halfway there. I guess the sleepy days are the ones that you don't remember them. You don't look back on them and remember them, but you feel them. I don't know. It's very strange. Hi Jack, how's the building? It's going alright, French Duke. Go to sleep if I'm tired. The VODs will always... Nah, I can't go to sleep now. I don't have that luxury, real Annie. Sleeping is healthy. I mean, yeah, but... not quite like that. Hey, Universon, how are you? You're not really that tired. You feel slightly tired, yet sometimes you stay up till 4 in the morning. And then wake up at some point in the afternoon. Yeah, it's the blue light from your monitor. It fucks with your circadian rhythm. Where do I get the building ideas from, Reen? My ass. I don't know. I just come up with shit. I don't think about it, I just do it. I'm not really concerned with anything like that. I just come up with an idea, and if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I tear it down and do it again. That's just how it is, you know? Yeah, and it is inspired by the Citadel from Half-Life 3 in this case. Or Half-Life 2, excuse me, not Half-Life 3. But, like, it's other things, too. Like, I'm putting my own spin on it. I'm taking inspiration from other bits and bobs that have come to mind. Oh, whoops. I can't, like, say it's just one thing. It's not. It's a plethora of things. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, that'll do. I'm so tired of items falling. I wish I had like a magnet to keep them from falling. Okay. I think I'm good. Oh, damn, that hurt. There we go. Almost couldn't stop falling there for a bit. Oh. Wait, what? There we go. Okay. I want everything to be in just the right pattern, and it's like the game is fighting against me almost. Anyway, every 6 months some gaming media company either says that they're working on it or they're not. Valve's been giving mixed signals since 2009. Yeah, pretty much. Building something inspired by the Citadel from Half-Life. Today's episode 383. Just because there's a 3 and then... Illuminati confirmed, am I right, Riolani? The poor fools who are just obsessed with Half-Life 3 being real. Like, yeah, I would love for it to be 100% confirmed, but like... I think at this point I've learned that if they're gonna do it, it's going to be probably in like... They might do it. I still think they're probably going to do it at some point, but like... not in the way people are expecting. Because Valve likes to subvert expectation and make people, you know, question. So I don't know. It's also up in the air. It's going to be weird if they do end up making a Half-Life 3. Because then we won't be able to meme. So I don't know. Love my builds and stories of the years. So thank you, Date. Let's see here. That's actually true, by the way. People at Valve are working on half of them, but not that many of them. Oh, really? Okay. Do I still play 2BGT, and there will there be a Space Valkyria 3? No, there will not. I do not play 2BGT. I swear I get that question every 10 minutes. Whoops. Somebody asked, am I human? What even? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I mean, of course I'm human. Such a strange question. I love how, like, people are doubtful, or that there's some sort of uncertainty just because my building is so supposedly so good. Fuck. Okay, where did I put that shulker box? Oh, okay, I think I've recovered all the bits of scaffolding. God, I hate scaffolding so much. It's such a messy block. It's coarse and gritty and gets everywhere. But on the bright side, I was able to get that little line segment up. I think that'll work. I wanted to finish that. I think I tried starting on it last Thursday or something. Or no, Saturday, that was it. And then I just never finished that little bit. You know why I'm left-handed? Anyone might go to sleep. You know, pop in every now and then. Okay, take care, Kelvania. Or Kelvina. Fuck, I can't say your name, man. But thank you for coming out. Hey Jack, new viewer here. Shut up. Top hat. Nice try, man, nice try. New viewer came from Fit. You're the best builder 2BGT. Whatever, why did you play 2BGT? You should go back, and why are you left-handed? Where's Space Valk 3? Oh, man. I love that your parody is just so spot on. The grammar structure, the lack of punctuation, the bombardment of questions that are all literally the same 5 questions. The fact that you mentioned the bearded hobo and the just the absolute insanity of how spot on you are. That's a good quality parody you got there, Top Hat. You have a wicked sense of irony, I will give you that. Oh, well, anyway. Jack, they already know that you're the baritone bot. Yeah, apparently, I mean... I must not be that human if I'm a baritone bot. Or part baritone bot. Okay. I don't have a whole lot of, slabs. I mean, this will probably get me up. Well, no, I take that back. This much probably won't get me up to the very top. It'll get me up a good way, I think. We'll see. Oh, I should have actually put some more rock on to cook. Throw some rocks on the Barbie. Ooh, can I just glide from here? I don't need to use a rocket? Yes! Perfect. Yeah, that place is getting big. I'm gonna have to consolidate all of my charcoal. Is that all I have? There we are. Okay, I think that's all I've got. No, okay, cool. Where does one keep a healthy flock of sheep in the end? On a little platform made of grass that Endermen can pick up and haul away at their earliest convenience? You know, right out in the open where absolutely nothing bad can happen to anyone. Holy shit. The mobs. Jesus. Let's just let the crowd thin out a bit. And I do actually want the gunpowder. This is my stone mine. This is where I get all the stones. I get stoned here, you know. But only lightly. I also get my andesited. Oh my god, he's got a punch bow. Fuck. No wonder that was pushing me back. I get andesited for safety violations. And then I get diorited. I can't make a joke with diorite, I'm sorry. It's just such a boring block. But hey, you can't blame me for trying. Thanks, and nice to meet you. Oh, okay. Welcome, new viewer. Top Hat Jack. Lucas, don't fall for it. Top Hat is just rusing you. He is not Pop Bob. He is not a new viewer. Well, he is a relatively new viewer, but like, he's been watching for the greater part of the last 2 months, so it's not that new. He will, take you on the ruse cruise if you're not careful. Okay. Get this. There we are. I love how Top Hat can still fool people. Also, Jack, I've been laying to be for 15 years. My name is Airfoot19. Okay. Pick me, pick me. No, I'm not picking you. What do you mean, Jack? Top Hat just joined for the first time. Oh, yeah, I bet. If Top Hat is new, then I'm new to streaming. "15 years sounds ridiculous." Yeah, I haven't even been playing Minecraft for that long. I mean, it's not possible to have played Minecraft for that long. Minecraft is only about, what, 14? No, 13. Minecraft's only 13 years old. So, like, no, you can't possibly have played anything Minecraft related for 15 years. It's just not possible. But, you know, one day that 15-year threshold will come up where I technically, if I'd kept playing, I could have said, yeah, I've been playing 2B2T for 15 years. I mean, it may seem like really over the top, but like, yeah, there will come a day where people can possibly have played, at the very least, Minecraft that long. I mean, 15 years for Minecraft is only 2 years from now. So that's not unrealistic. You've been watching my streams on and off since the summer of 2021. Your old account was Christy Rice, but then you learned how to change your name. Really? Huh. I did not know that. Huh. Well, you learn something new every day. Well, welcome back, Christy Rice. Okay. I'm just gonna put all this in here. I don't need all these nuggets in my inventory. Oh, fuck. All the baddies just spawned right back inside. Yoink. Bye. You're not just fucking with me, right, Top Hat? You genuinely have been here as Christy Rice. You didn't just make a name up and expect me to, like, not remember. Because if you did, it's working. If you have successfully rused me, then shame on you. No, that's not your real name. Ah, well, that's fine. I don't really care about that. I didn't expect it to be. Call you Top Hat Jack? Well, I don't know. I don't know how top your hat is. Would I rather have the ability to teleport or to time travel? Well, assuming I could teleport, like... Well, see, I don't know. Like, those two things don't work the way people think. So, like, I don't know. I guess if we could, like, define it like how teleportation is considered in fictional media. I guess that kind of teleportation would be pretty dope. Like, what are the rules of teleportation in this instance? Do I have to, like, do I have to have already visited the area once before? Do I just say the name of the place? What if I don't know what it looks like? Do I have to envision it in my head? It's a very hard to pin down question. So I don't know. if there are no catches and there's no downside to it, yeah, I guess teleportation would be better than time traveling. I don't know. With teleportation, teleportation feels more immediately useful. Time travel, as far as we know, can only go one way, and that's into the future. So time travel to the past is not possible. Oh, whoops, I forgot my slabs. And so because there's no time travel into the past, yeah, wishing for the ability to time travel would basically mean you can only go forward. And so you'd essentially disappear from everybody's lives, so that might not be such a good thing. I don't know. I'm very torn. I guess teleportation. Teleportation would be just the most immediately useful with, I would hope, the least drawbacks. And I got that question from my little questions doc that I've still admittedly neglected to really go hard on. Tee-hee, hard on, tee-hee-hee. But no, like, I get distracted and I forget about it, and, you know. If you could teleport to Australia, you just fall off the planet. No, I don't think that's how that would work. Your hat is very toppy for your information. Okay, well, if you say so, Mr. Top Hat. I can't verify that is the problem, so, like, you could be spinning me another ruse for all I know. But sure, whatever, I'll assume you're telling me the truth. I'll go down as one of the best builders in Minecraft history. I don't know. How many people know who Grian is, but don't know about 2B2T or don't care about 2B2T, and thus wouldn't have a reason to care about me? Like, I still think there are people like Grian who would have an observably larger pull forevermore. Like an undethronable level of a lead, you know? I don't think I'm gonna go down in history quite like the way you are assuming. I mean, that's the thing, I don't even know, I can't even envision that. Like, what would that look like? Man, you're so famous, like, how though? What even is that? Whoa. That would just be so surreal. Like, I doubt that very much. I get it. Like, you guys think I'm awesome because I built the same base twice, and, you know, that's fine, but, like, I feel like there are people out there who are just... They're me, but in spades. You know what I mean? They're just so much more. I feel like I'm just something of an empty shell sometimes. I don't know, I could just be... I could be wrong. I don't see what everybody else sees in me, is really what I'm getting at. If I had to boil it down to an articulable problem, I don't get what anyone sees in me in that way. Because, like, this pattern, I just made this pattern up, the pattern of stairs that are crisscross. Oh yeah, and I wanna look at it too. But yeah, this pattern, like, I just made that up, and I'm just following the pattern that I made up. Like, it's not that special. At least, I don't think so. So I don't know. Every time anything to do with powers, you think of JoJo. Oh, yeah. JoJo's is really fucking cool with powers. Like, Araki writes powers in, like, the most creative way I think anyone has ever written powers in fiction. Like, holy shit. I never would have imagined the ability to... what's a good stand that's like outlandish as shit, but actually fucking works. And is not just like absurdly OP. I feel like parts 3 and 4 were bad for stand powers, even though they're definitely some of the most iconic. Part 5 is where stands get really creative. I don't know. It's something. Damn it. I wonder, is it possible to scale this? I know I could scale all the way up to there. I love the Elytra jump so much. Holy shit. It's so cool. I should probably build a parkour course. Oh, using Elytra. Oh, fuck. You've got to time your jump with jump boost and Elytra, and you can go really high and do some really crazy things. Something like that. The hand is your favorite, yeah. It's a pretty brain dead stand, I know, but like... I gotta wonder if we'll ever get any more exposure to stands from previous parts. Like, will we see... I don't know. Okuyasu, just to use the hand as an example. Will we see that again? I doubt it, but you never know. I get the feeling that the way some of the stands work, it's not quite what your intuition tells you. Like, I kind of wish they had used the hand on a living person. Just to see what would have happened. I know that would probably be very cruel, but like, my curiosity borderlines on morbidity. Jack, sorry if you missed out. Can you help recall and clarify that whether Fit really killed Tristan, Jared, and Talo in the Incursion? I think he did. You're talking about the third Incursion, right? That sounds familiar. I know he killed Talo because Talo whined to me about it. He had a dog spawn, or a wolf spawn egg, and it was turned into an nymph. So it was an nymph egg, and it could spawn infinite wolves, basically. But, it ended up getting, like, dropped on the ground and despawned or some shit. And I was just like, ah, well, rip. Wolves aren't even that good. Like, at least make an nymph egg out of a, and I don't know how he got it. But he showed me a screenshot of it, so I knew it was real. Because I had already been playing around with imps during that time. That was at Space Valk. But I was just like, well, you know, I can't do anything about that. He was mad that everybody ganged up on him. Because that was around the time... I made this point yesterday, how there's a point in every incursion where you can sort of feel it start slipping away, and it becomes a circus. And yeah, that was the everybody is kill on sight moment of the third incursion. And Tristan started getting attacked, and then Jared was getting attacked, and then It was a mess. It really was. I know Fit helped kill a lot of people. Fit was a real murder machine back in those days. That's what I knew him for initially when the Rusher Wars started. That's what we all expected Fit to be. A murder machine going after new people. And we encouraged him to. And then he started filming it. And it was funny, and it was interesting, and it was edgy, and we were like, yeah, this will be nice and demoralizing for all the new players. And then it didn't go that way at all. Oh, and I meant to look at the moon, Riolani. There you go, there's the moon. It's a square put on its side. So it still kind of sort of obeys the Minecraft eclipse system or whatever. But for whatever reason, it doesn't like rise up all the way and then set that way. It sort of goes at an arc, a lazy arc. It goes that way. But that's only the shaders that do that. The real moon just goes up that way and then sets. Very boring, I realize, but you know. Yeah, the third incursion. Yeah, you were not wrong. That did happen. Majority is an overestimation. Good chunk would be more fitting term. Sounds really weird, but the Steam notification sound is nostalgic to you? Well, they've not changed it in, what? Probably ever? Ever since Steam was a thing? So, like, if Steam has been around for nearly 20 years, and it has been around for nearly 20 years, Steam is almost 20 years old. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a little bit nostalgic, I would think. Oh, fuck. I fell. I know Jared was one of the first people in the third incursion to really, like, make things go off the rails. Because for a while there, we all got along with Jared during the third incursion, but only because it was the third incursion. And then at some point, Jared started trying to, like, take over, I think. And he started doing too much. And he overstepped his bounds, and he started making people angry, and next thing we know, it's all an all-out fight. There's arguments, name-calling, you know, the general dumb shit. Hate to break it to me, but Steam has been around since water. Oh, shut up. You're such a funny guy, Riolani. So funny. I almost forgot to laugh. Do I have a Discord date? I do. Look in the description. Look in the descriptorino, neighborino. Almost got it. Jack, you have a Discord? Maybe. We'll see. Ha, Ned Flanders. Jack, is this 2B2T? It might be, I don't know. Does 2B2T have honeycomb blocks? And polished deep slate walls? And cool bomb-ass shaders? This music gives you a Stardew Valley vibe. Aha. Well, good. I'm glad I chose it. I know that's a popular game. I've never actually touched Stardew Valley, so I can't say I get it, but good enough. I specifically went out of my way to choose really calm, really nice music. I'd like to think I succeeded. So yeah, Really nice. Let's see here. Have I ever played Space Engineers? It seems like a game for me. It's often described as Minecraft in space. Space Engineers, my brother plays that every now and then. He's played since, like, the early alpha. And, like, I can see the appeal, but I have Minecraft. I don't need Minecraft, but in space. I'm good with just Minecraft. For now. We'll see if it stays that way, of course. But at least for now, I'm okay. Oh wait, shit, I just made it a slab. Minecraft in space doesn't sound terribly appealing right now, just because, again, I have Minecraft. Space Engineers, I've not actually heard anything about it in a long time. So I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I'll give it a crack one day. But I already play games like Terraria, obviously Space Engineer, or obviously Minecraft itself. I've also been thinking... Oh shit. Well, somehow I caught that. I've also been thinking, this is actually kind of important. Since I may not be updating to 1.19, I've been thinking about finding mods for Fabric and installing and using those. And I don't mean quality of life mods, I mean like full-blown, different, weird, you know, mods that change the game in more than just small ways, like big things, big mods. There was a mod my brother found for Minecraft years ago called Dimensional Doors. And recently I found it again, and it had been updated to 1.18 and made into a Fabric mod. And it's got all the cool shit in it that I remember. And I've been thinking about popping that into this world. And just using mods from here on out. Because, like, I can't stay 1.18 forever and ever and ever and ever. I'm going to have to do something to shake things up. And if 1.19 and greater are going to be ass because Mojang, I feel like that's my only alternative. So would you guys be against that? I wouldn't want to, like, stray from vanilla too far, but I don't know, like, some level of difference would make a difference, you know. I would really enjoy that. No one could call me an ignorant homunculus, but that doesn't understand streaming, but for saying that you should use music recommendation songs for background. Yes, I should do that. However, I can't do that. And I'll give you a few guesses as to why, you ignorant homunculus. It's okay, Top Hat. No, in reality, I can't use just any old music. It has to be copyright-free. Royalty-free music like this is like the only option. YouTube would smack me down if I did anything different. On Twitch, I believe it's different. You can get away with that, and they'll just, like, silence parts of your VOD. Which is fine, I guess, but I would really rather not have to, like... YouTube is ass backwards when it comes to music. I think everybody is aware of that. But sadly, it is what it is. Purpose of mod is to access 1.19 blocks. Dimensional Doors is a completely unique mod. As far as I'm aware, it adds its own types of blocks and stuff, but it's not like... It's not anything official. Like, it's a different experience, is what I'm getting at. Do the better end mod. Oh, yeah, I could do that. Okay. Are you sure that's all one word, Sam? You confused the shit out of me. Because I read that as bartending, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not alpha, I ain't no bartender. The Discord link is invalid. What? Seriously? Fuck, really? Oh, man. Okay, I may have to generate a new one. Hold on. Let's see here. No, it works for me. Are you sure you're doing the right thing? Date. You might not be doing something correctly. I don't know. Do or spawn just for your nostalgia. Is that up to 1.18? Because I might try. I don't know. I've never done or spawn. I don't remember what that one's about. One more question. Did Alpha's 32k stash get duped a lot and distributed? Saw a lot of people in 2BGT killing with Alpha's 32 stash. Yeah. We made a big stash of 32Ks back in the day. And the location got pearl sourced or whatever, where they know your teleport location after an ender pearl lands. And so we ended up selling 32Ks after that as a way to cover our tracks. Because, like, the stash got partially raided, and, of course, 32Ks were among, all that. And so for a year, we had 32Ks, exclusively. And then after that stash got raided, we were like, oh, shit. 32Ks are now officially in the wild. What do we want to do? And then we both came to the conclusion that, well, if everybody's going to get them, they should get them through us and for a price. And so that's what we did. And so from that day on, we sold 32Ks for a few weeks until they got really patched. And then we stopped carrying. You joined, you just took a wrong step. Ah, I thought as much, Date. Oh, it's not on 1.18? I'm sorry, Top Hat. Well, if it ever does, I'll give it a look. We'll see. We'll see. It is up to 118 from what you're seeing. Oh, okay. Well, then Top Hat didn't look hard enough. I'm tempted to pop on the Dimensional Doors mod right now. Just as like the first really big thing. I remember playing around with Dimensional Doors way back in the day. You could make a private pocket dimension. It was really interesting. You could replace the walls with whatever you wanted. It was something. Data because the creator quit updating it on Minecraft due to drama. Oh, well then someone else is likely taking over. Because inevitably, those dramas, after they've long since died out, they stop being that big of a deal. And the person who developed it goes, oh man, I really love doing that. Man, I wish I could go back and do it again. And then they inevitably get back, pulled deep into the depths of Minecraft coding. And whatever other things it is that modding makes people like doing. I might be able to reach the top. We'll see. It's a very high, like only going 1/2 a block at a time. It's a high standard to meet. Damn, that's a drop. Dimension of the Doors is the same one as Project Vaults? No. Dimensional Doors is something else entirely. It's a very interesting mod. Just Google it. Like, you'll see a lot of really cool stuff for it. Okay. Jesus, there's so much more to go. Doesn't like baritone. Well, baritone's unreliable is the problem. To use baritone, you get this done with half an hour, probably? I don't know. I don't know about that. The problem is, baritone wouldn't know how to, like, place it in the same pattern that I'm doing. It would very quickly fall off, and possibly to its death. Or at the very least, it would pop a totem. I'm not a fan. Baritone doesn't have human intelligence is the problem. It wouldn't know what it is that I want it to do. I doubt very much I'd be able to use it as effectively. Saw a video years ago on him. Top Hat would have sat into the story, huh? Dayton McFly. Oh, okay. Who were you all talking about? Oh, well. Who Popcorn Sutton is. He's the epitome of the native culture here in southern Appalachia. Ah. I think I've heard of him. He was the moonshine guy, right? Aha. Well, I'm not exactly up on moonshine or all that other stuff. But I know that government isn't exactly... They frown on that sort of thing, I know. Also, damn, that looks so beautiful. I love sunset in these shaders. Okay. Yeah, that's looking real good. I'm gonna try to finish up the weaving. And also I'm gonna turn off the shaders for now. What are my specs? That. Whatever you care to get out of that, I don't know. I tried to get as good a computer as I could back about a year and a half ago. I wanted to get one so that I wouldn't have to buy a new computer for many years. I could make this one last a long time. That was the idea. So far, it's been working. I've only had very minor hiccups here and there. Problems and issues I've had to address, but for the most part I've been able to. Also, why is this guy's name Popcorn Sutton? Why did his parents name him Popcorn? Or is that a nickname? A name for Nicks? God damn, what a PC. Well, thank you. You have a PC similar to mine, minus the GPU. Aha. Well, good. That was a nickname. Okay, I thought as much. Last of a kind. Oh. Yeah, I guess the art of moonshining is probably going to become a lost art over the next 100 years, as fewer and fewer people bother. When you think about it, it makes sense because, like, modern life is just, you know, stamped out so much as it is already. So many things have had to change over the years. Why not, you know, that? Ah, well. Marvin Sutton. Ah, okay. I'm glad you got a new PC, Mike. You gonna Old Spice it? No, I hope he doesn't. To be fair, that old laptop was worthy of 1,000 lashes with the cat of 9 tails. Or the can of 9 sprays, whichever. Oh, fuck. Thought I wasn't gonna catch myself there. Have I heard of Paul Bunyan? I have not heard of Paul's legendary bunions. Please, inform me. How big were Paul's bunions? How tall of a tale was he? Oh, wow. Sigh. Got him. Some shady characters and some folklore here in Canada. Ah, good. Shady as in, like, Justin Trudeau shady? Or, like, he was so tall that his shadow could be shade? Genuinely shocked, you can ask Jack. You know what speed on a computer feels like, yeah. Yeah, genuine speed for the first time in your life is a wild concept. When you go from a computer that is like okay, or just barely getting by, or even worse, in Mike's case, on its last legs. Yeah, I know the feeling. The laptop I bought the year I joined 2B2T was with me pretty well up until I quit. And yeah, that poor fucker had been, ooh, it was showing its age, needless to say. And like, I feel bad for computers, because like, they build the things with planned obsolescence in mind. They want it to end up in a landfill 5 years after it's been pushed out the door. And it just feels wrong, you know? That's like, oh, well, Grandpa's dead. I guess we better go out and, you know, throw his body out in the, you know, the field and let it rot. And I'm just like, that's so fucking barbaric. And disrespectful. It just doesn't feel right you know? And I get it, you know, people do want high-end technology. They want to be on the cusp of gaming and, you know, all that shit. Fine, whatever. But I feel like, especially with planned obsolescence, they've just made it impossible to keep anything meaningful, you know? Like, they don't make it like they used to because they don't want to make it like they used to. It has nothing to do with, oh my god, it's a lost art for this, that, or the other reason. No, they just genuinely don't care. If they did, they would make things durable and valuable again. Because, like, I can't pass a computer down to a child. You wouldn't dare buy a computer second-hand from someone. You couldn't, pretty much. I mean, you can, technically, but you wouldn't be getting any value out of it. So, I don't know. There's something magical to a hand-me-down, to a, I don't know, a series of stepping up. Didn't know he was Canadian till now. Ah. Justin Trudeau. Well, you know. How long ago did I quit 2B2T? It was in 2020. I said Bayonara, and I never looked back. They don't make it that way anymore, they'd be out of business. I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. I think they've just hedged their business model on that being the predominant mentality. It wasn't always that way. It was once upon a time you could make a reliable, durable device of some kind. And yeah, you wouldn't be buying a new one. But see, like with me, I bought this somewhat high-end computer for a few $1,000s at the end of 2020 with the express purpose of not having to buy a new one for many, many years. So, why then would you want all the items on here, the components and stuff, to break and be worthless in 3 or 4 years? Like, as a consumer, you wouldn't want that. And as a part maker, as a manufacturer, you would want your customers to have that kind of faith in your product. Instead of having to have them come crawling back to you 4 years, 3 years, something like that down the line. Yeah, you're going to make money, but you're making it at the expense of people's faith in you. You're mortgaging your good name. And like, that is so short-sighted. It's just stupid. It really is. I just want that mentality to die off. Me in the present day showing people the Ballad of Andor 333. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. Chopin's Ballad in G minor. Yeah. This is a federal interrogation. Who is Nigel Mansell? Who is he? I don't know. Pay subscription to make PC faster. Oof. God, I hope not. I hope whoever tries to push shit like that, I hope they get hanged from the highest tower in New York. Or the tallest tower someone can find. The ability to gouge people in ways like that, like with the Windows 11 bullshit. You don't own your PC anymore. Like, fucking hell, that is the stuff of nightmares. I'm so glad I got a Windows 10 machine while it was still technically around, because my brother, he bought a new computer for himself about a year later after I did. Or hell no, not even a year. Only like 6 months later. And none of the options available to him were Windows 10. And I was just like, oh shit. I think we ended up like wiping the system and then installing it manually, but like, yikes. I want Microsoft to crash and burn so badly. If nothing else, for their crimes against humanity. I feel like it's a Sauron versus the elves, rings of power kind of thing, where like the elves were wise to Sauron's shit the moment he tried it, but nobody else was. And yeah, we see how that went. So I don't know. I feel like the future would be nice and bright if not for the active attempts to make it a dystopia. The few assholes who really want a dystopia badly. There's just the few apples who are desperate to spoil the bunch. And I gotta wonder, will they get away with it? So I don't know. We'll get what we get. I guess we'll just, you know, life's like a box of chocolates. Some of the people opening that box of chocolates are retarded, and some aren't. And the box of chocolates in this simile, or this metaphor, excuse me, not a simile. The box of chocolates in this metaphor is the world of technology, I guess. I don't know. Heard about this really cool OS we should use IBM DOS. No thank you. Microsoft is always watching, yeah. When Fit did clickbait of who found immortality. I don't know. Did Fit do a video on immortality? A player who discovered that immortality. Oh, wait. Oh, that was that chunk error or whatever. This was fairly recent. Never mind. That's not the negative health thing from way back when. Yikes, that's bad speak. Prepare to be cancelled. Ooh. An iron golem just fell in the background. Yep. Oh, speaking of background, I want to see if I can replicate this. I found a villager over here. He's clearly one of my own. He was a farmer, way down over there. I'll get to him in a second. So about 2 or 3 weeks ago, if I recall, I replaced this here with blue ice going all the way around. And then as I was replacing it down here, I didn't have enough blue ice, so this section of the ring was incomplete. And so I got on earlier this morning and I was like, oh yeah, I should fix that. I've been meaning to get blue ice and, you know, patch that up. So I did. I flew off over here. And as I was flying this direction, I found another villager, or a humanoid hitbox that I could see off in the distance, and it was careening this way, and then he just fell straight down, and he finally landed in water, and he's this guy. I think you can see him over here. Yeah. Clearly, I have traded with him before. Somehow got knocked out of the farmer. So that's the that's like the third from the bottom, I think. Third from the top. That's it. It's like right there where my cursor is. So he had somehow got knocked out of the air all the way over here and then knocked off into unloaded chunks. And so he was way up here. So that thing we saw fall down out of the sky last session, I couldn't explain what it was. It fell and hit the ground and died in a puff of smoke. Well, yeah, that was a villager. So somehow a villager managed to get jettisoned from the farm. I don't know. How on earth he'd managed to fly through the air so far, I don't know. But needless to say, this poor bastard can't get back up in there. Come on, let me fly. There we go. So yeah, I don't know. It's wild, but no, not librarians, not clerics. Here we are, farmers. So I got plenty of them to spare, needless to say, but I just find that strange. I wish I had known how that happened. Make sure my gear is getting repaired too. Come on, repair my pick. I'm gonna need so many stone slabs just to get all the way up to the top. I think this probably isn't enough now that I'm looking at it. Okay, we're getting quite a bit of iron. It's working. It's just, see you later, Poppy. Oh, fuck, I threw out my arrows. Oh well, it's just a stack of arrows. It ain't that big of a deal. I got so many damn arrows, I don't care. It is no longer Poppy's playtime. It is Poppy's disposal time. Damn, those things sail quite a ways, don't they? Come on, give me one more ingot. There we go. Okay, I should be able to install enough beacons in each corner of the hexagon at some point soon. So that ought to make it a much easier time to get a hold of beacon effects. Oh, almost made it up. Phew, okay. Time to put my nose to the grindstone and slab the shit out of this area. The villagers are achieving sentience. I don't know how. Maybe somewhere in Mojang's spaghetti code they can emulate the human soul or some shit. I don't know. The magic of self-awareness. Although really, the way they fly was something else. Because I saw this guy, like he had a huge, he had a huge boost in momentum. Like he was flying, like he had been knocked out horizontally this way. He was being moved on purpose. Something made him go flying, and I couldn't tell you what that is. It's very weird. So yeah, this is where I was getting the ice from, if I neglected to mention that. Oh man, that's gonna be a giant broad wall when I'm done. I just suddenly realized that's marking out the walls. Damn, this thing's just getting bigger and bigger. Completely missed your joke that made him say that. Perhaps the villager was so impressed by my building he wanted to prove himself by doing a one-way magic trick. Okay. I still don't get your joke, Mike, but whatever. No, I think it's a bug with whatever I've got installed. Like, it's something to do with how the chunks are loading, or being processed and unprocessed. Because you know how you can set that simulated processing range. Maybe flying back and forth has, like, inadvertently pushed a villager to the edge of that render distance. Or that distance. Very, very weird. I couldn't really give an adequate explanation. Oh wait, shit. Oh well, what can you do? Minecraft, the Mental Awakening update. Your villagers now have a 10% chance to become suicide. I guess. Although I'm fairly certain that number is way higher, Sam. Villagers are already stupidly suicidal as it is. Moving directly in front of you while trying to open their menu. Potentially getting whacked with like a sharpness 5 axe or some stupid shit like that. Maybe your autism's acting up because you're pregnant? I don't know. Maybe. Now, with the floating iron golem, I can understand because the entity is still within entity render distance, but the processing chunk is outside the processing distance, so it doesn't know that it's supposed to be falling. I can kind of see that. That makes some sense to me. But like anything else, I don't know. Too many oddities exist in this game. Especially when you throw mods into the mix, you just don't know what you're really getting. Like, to parrot the Mario 64 meme, every Minecraft experience, or every Minecraft instance is its own uniquely crafted experience, or some shit like that. Or whatever the creepypasta was. Okay. Wow. Hold up, I can't even see the bottom floor from way up here. Holy shit. I mean, I'm not that many blocks off from the very top, but still. Wow. Every copy of Java Edition is personalized. That's it. That's it, Exotic Slugs. Thank you. That's Odd Mike and Nana lol. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. That's right, Mike. You mentioned you were pregnant. Well, congratulations on the autism. Who is the father? Or the mother? I don't know how this works anymore. Men can get pregnant now, so I'm just sort of like, what? It is so hard to follow the progressive society that we live in. It just changes from day to day to day. Can't blame me for being, you know, behind the times. I'm only, you know, I'm 33. I'm an old man. Like, such is life, you know? Exotic Slugs, do you happen to be related to Exotic Bunny? That's funny. His name is not Exotic Bunny. It is 3-Zoctic Bunny. He's from a higher dimension. He speaks a completely different language than what you would expect. So, like, you know, your puny earthling brain probably can't comprehend that. Go up and read a bit, Jack. Father and mother is me. You just explained it. Ah, okay. Whoopsie. Well, that's nice. I suppose that's the next level of absurdity we are to progress to. I am both the father and mother of my child. I'm sure that's a day that someone will try that shit. I don't know. Ah, sorry, my bad. Must be cognate. Yes, you should feel bad. But only slightly bad. Not that bad. Don't feel that bad. Just feel a little bad. Like, you know. Like, whoopsie, I took that pen from the bank. Or, you know, whoopsie, I accidentally, you know, mixed out... I accidentally didn't throw out my recycling separate from my regular trash. Like, that's about how bad you should feel. I would hate for you to feel bad for not understanding an alien. Like, you know, really bad. God, I hope Exotic Bunny doesn't watch this and knows that I'm calling him an alien. Watch Predestination, you'll go, oh. No, I don't think I'll do that. If you are the father and the mother, is that incest? No, that's called parthenogenesis. And some animals do actually practice that. No mammals do, but, you know. Like, for example, the jewel wasp. That's an animal that reproduces through parthenogenesis. It just needs... what is it, caterpillars or some shit that it lays its eggs inside of, and there you go. But yeah, it's an all-female species of wasp, and it does what I said. really fucked up that they gotta, you know, use caterpillars like that. Are you on top, chat? Can I not see your story? Your family made you take a COVID test over a stuffy nose, and while negative, you said I was fucking pregnant. Ah, I am on top, chat, but I'm pretty sure I saw everything exactly as it was. I'm just not able to see every single message at the right time. I'm concentrating on doing stuff, Mike. You will have to pardon me. Mike and Mama's story. Yeah. You're a higher entity as well. Your full name is the 19th. I'm also not a puny flesh creature like you, insect. Oh, yeah. Speaking of you, insect. I can't wait for the, oh, fuck, what was that? It's the, remake of, fuck, I'm blanking on the name. Oh my god. System Shock. That's it. I was gonna say Space Station 13, and I'm like, oh wait, that's not right. No, that is not correct. But yeah, System Shock's remake is coming out soon. Oh, that's gonna be amazing. Puny insect. Well, I thought it might not show because of the fucking top chat filters words like that for children. Got added right after Kappa. Yeah, but I did see your whole thing. I think. Said I was fucking pregnant. Yeah, it didn't filter it. It's there. My eyes just didn't catch it. As I said earlier, I'm 33. I'm an old man. You'll have to cut me some slack. I've been laying slabs all night. I'm going crazy. It's easy to go insane in the membrane. You've existed since the formation of your homeworld. Shitpost the land. Trade places with you. You want to be 32? I don't want to be 15, Mike, so you'll have to take a rain check on that for the next 15 years. That way I can be 33 again and not 48. Then I'll happily, you know, trade places. But not until then. I mean, if 15 was like a more stable time in one's life, I might consider that, but 15 is a fucking hectic, awful, hormonally charged point in life. I don't want to be that way ever again. So, like, you're just gonna have to deal with it, man. It's okay. It'll be okay. You'll be not 15 eventually. Jack precedes the creation of the universe. No, not really. I don't have 15 years to live, Doc. I just found out I have cancer. I only have 14. Honestly, not much about you has changed since the age of 7, other than liking having hair. Uh-huh. Then you realize you're taking your hair as oh yeah. Taking care of your hair is a bit of an annoyance. It's not wrong. But it's an annoyance I kind of just have learned to put up with. It's really not that bad. I like having hair. Oh my god. This is a pain. Holy shit. I ain't looking forward to doing this side, and then I've got to copy and do it on all those other sides. Well, it looks good. At the very least, my hard work has paid off. Oh my god, I've got to stop. Like, I can't take any more of that for tonight. I only have so much patience, you know? But hey, that's how it is. Well, on the other side, I will catch you all tomorrow. Thank you all for coming out. Oh man, my eyes want to bleed from having constantly had to shift up and down and place block and then pickaxe the right block and going, eats into my brain. But at any rate, thank you all for coming out and watching. I will catch you all tomorrow. Bye.